what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Best Budget Tech. We're taking a look at a bunch of tech that you can grab for under 50 bucks. Links to all of these products will be listed down below in the description, so make sure that you check them out. But other than that, let's go ahead and check out the first product. All right, so first up we have the LaFun LED desk lamp. All right, so you're probably wondering, how in the world is this a desk lamp? Well, this is an ultra portable desk lamp that can do this. Yes, this is an incredibly versatile lamp. It's got a bunch of different position variations to help you get the right angle. So for example, let's see, if I wanted to have it like this, I could have it like that. You can have it like this, like this, like this, and pretty much any way else you could possibly think of. The possibilities are pretty much endless here. All right, so the lamp does have a nice aluminum alloy body, so it's really well made. It's nice and weighty. It's got a built-in rechargeable battery, so this does not have to be plugged into the wall in order to use it, which is great. And of course, as you can see, it's super portable, it folds flat, and it's actually really thin. I'm gonna go ahead and compare it to the thickness of this iPhone here. It's actually very surprisingly thin. Now it does have 3 brightness settings. I'm gonna go ahead and show these to you guys. All right, so we have a power button up top here, and this is what you can also use to change between your different brightness modes. And then we have a charging port right there. Let's go ahead and turn it on real quick. All right, so as you can probably tell, it is on right now, but I do have 2 really bright lights on either side of me, so it's a little hard to tell. But if we hit the button again, it will raise the brightness. As you can see right now, it's pretty darn bright. And here is the 3rd brightness setting, and yeah, that's just, wow, that's incredible. Now in terms of overall brightness, this does get up to about 120 lumens, so it won't light up a whole entire room, but it does give off plenty of light for nighttime reading and basic desk use. All right, so this is definitely a piece of tech that I recommend you guys try out. It's really thin, and it is very useful. All right, so next up we've got the EP650 Bluetooth headphones from August. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. These are some of the best Bluetooth headphones under $50. And they're also some of the best headphones that you can grab for under $100. So these headphones have been out for quite a while, and I've actually had them for over a year, and they still work incredibly well. So they do have a plastic construction, but they are covered in a nice matte finish, making for a really nice feeling pair of headphones. The ear cups do have a rectangular shape, which may turn some people off, but as someone with oddly shaped and somewhat sensitive ears, I found that using these for long periods of time was not an issue. And speaking of using these for long periods of time, the battery life is absolutely awesome. You can get about 10 hours of playback time with these headphones. They do have NFC for those of you that like that quick pairing, a fairly decent built-in microphone for phone calls, a solid set of media controls that are pretty easy to get used to, and as you saw before, you can fold these headphones down for easy transportation. So the overall sound quality is actually better than expected, and honestly, it's headphones like these that really make me question why people still buy Beats. They come in 6 different colors, and for the price, these are some of the best headphones out there. All right, so next up we've got a smartphone mount from Zuma. This is the perfect tool for those of you that want to mount your smartphone to a tripod to get some nice and steady shots, and especially for those of you that wish to take a lot of video with your smartphone, especially you aspiring vloggers out there. Taking a closer look at the mount here, you will see that it has a spring-loaded bracket, so it's pretty easy to get your phone in and out, and the inside is coated in rubber, which is used to protect your phone from scratches. The mount can easily fit phones ranging from 2.4 to 3.25 inches wide. It's got 3 standard size threaded tripod holes, which is super useful. So after you mount it to a tripod, you can actually add something else, perhaps a small microphone or an LED light. All right, so I have a Joby GorillaPod over here, and I went ahead and I connected the mount to it. So let's go ahead and slide it in here. As you can see, now we have a perfect vlogging setup, or if you just want to get some steady footage, it works very well and it keeps the phone in there nice and steady, so it's not really going to fly out if you are running with it. And for just 15 bucks, this is a must-have accessory for you mobile videographers. All right, so next up we have a USB Type-C charging dock, and if you've been following me on social media, you probably would have seen that I've actually had this for quite some time, and I think it works really well, so I just had to share it with you guys. So for those of you that like to charge up your compatible devices while at your computer, this will make a great addition to your setup. You can also plug this into your computer as well if you just wanted to use it as a docking station to transfer files and whatnot, but of course it also makes for a great charging dock. Now what I really like about this dock is the build quality. It's got an aluminum casing here and a rubber bottom so that it doesn't go sliding around your desk. It's really nice and weighty, and the actual connector here is nice and sturdy as well. Now what's cool about this dock is that it does support quick charge, so if I'm using it with a Google Pixel, for example, I know that I won't be getting super slow charging speeds. So it's not a wireless charger or anything like that. You do have to power it via micro USB, but I just wanted to take my Pixel over here and show you guys what it looks like when it's here on the dock. I just think it looks really nice, and it makes for a really nice showcase for your phone on your desk. So for just under 20 bucks, this is a great accessory for those of you that are looking for a new way to charge your USB Type-C phones. All right, so last but not least, we have a Nano Drone. As you can see, this is a very tiny little quadcopter that you can just fit this whole package into your backpack. You have pretty much everything that you need here except for a space for your charging port, but it does run for a couple hours, which is pretty cool, and it only takes about 25 minutes to charge. So the drone is nicely stored and kept away in this little case here, and it also doubles as the controller. You do have some little joysticks here as well, so they don't get in the way in transportation. As far as these controls go, these allow you to switch between different modes and different sensitivity settings and stuff like that. But I really wanted to share this with you guys because, I mean, this thing is so fun. I cannot keep control of it for the life of me, but it is definitely really fun to mess around with. And for the price, this makes for a great gift and just something cool to mess around with. So as you can see, this drone is absolutely tiny. It fits in the palm of my hand, but it is surprisingly powerful, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it right now. But before we do, just a quick little tour around the drone. You do have your on-off switch right there, and then you have your charging port, and that's pretty much it. And you do have color-coded LED lights. The yellow indicate the back, and the pinkish ones indicate that that's the front of the drone. All right, so now the Nano Drone is powered on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the... Yeah, it makes a loud beeping noise, but the two will automatically connect to each other, and the lights have stopped flashing. So now it's time to give this another test. I'm absolutely horrible at this. I cannot control this thing for the life of me. This thing really is just too much fun. Jeez, it's so incredibly sensitive. Oh shit. Trying to mess up my camera lens. Alright, so I could just spend the rest of the day messing around with this thing, trying to perfect it, but it's definitely a challenge, at least for me anyway. And of course, this is going to be a lot harder to control than an actual drone, but it does present a really nice, fun, and challenging experience, and it's just cool to mess around with. So definitely keep one of these around. You know, if you have a couple minutes to kill, try mastering this thing, I dare you. For me, it was really difficult to actually get it to fly steady. It's just really fun to have around. All right, so there you have it, a whole bunch of awesome tech that you can grab for under 50 bucks. I'll link everything down below in the description. I'll also link this Joby Gorilla Pod. I believe you can also grab that for 50 bucks as well. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one, and thanks for watching.